Monday. I'm on the way to HIIT cardio class. I hope you are getting your cardio in for today. I am working out fasted, so I'm not going to be I didn't have anything this morning. And I do have some vitamin water that I'll be sipping on during the class, just a little bit, just to like keep my energy going. But again, because I've been doing fasted cardio for a while now, I just have this like natural burst of energy when I have an empty stomach. So I just want to get on here and encourage you guys to do that. I'm going to try to go on live while I'm in there and just have my camera set up so you can see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about HIIT cardio, especially if you're a beginner. Again, like, subscribe, share. I post a lot of gems in my lives about beginner fitness, and I have a trainer. I go to these classes, and I've just worked out consistently for 20 years. So I just learned a lot, what I have been doing wrong, what I've been doing right. And I really feel like a lot of the stuff that I was doing wrong, a lot of people still do. And my mission is to help other people change some of those things. And then also, it also goes with like mindset too. It's a lot of mindset shifting along with like the actual physical lifestyle shifts as well, and pivots and, small decision making and things like that. But so yeah, I'm on my way there now. Also, let me know in the comments what else you guys want to know about. But bottom line is, if you're trying to lose fat off of your body, we have to just get rid of the fact that we have to be honest with ourselves. I was listening to this guy in the sauna yesterday, and it was 3 guys. It was a guy that was not happy with his body, and he was openly talking about it. He was like, I don't like my body, I'm fat, I've never been shredded. And, he was a good looking guy, but, he definitely was not super toned or buff or fit at all. And then his friend was like moderately in shape. And then the other guy was like shredded, like looked like he was going out for a movie role. So I was listening to their conversation, and it was interesting because, you don't usually hear guys talk about their body openly like that. So I thought that was like kind of cool that they were acknowledging like what they want to work on and stuff like that. And what I noticed is that the guy was, it was just all these limiting beliefs. He was like, when I was in high school, I would never even look close to that. I smoke all the time, but I know I need to stop. I'm only trying to eat 1 meal a day. I just don't have the energy. But I just was born big. That's what the guy was saying. He was like, I just was born big. And, all of those things, some of them can be changed, some of them not. Maybe he was born on the bigger side of most average babies or whatever. But I don't care what anyone says. Your genetics are not your limitation. Because if I were to show you guys pictures of the women in my family, nobody is leaned out like I am. Like everybody's thick, healthy, 200-pound plus, to be honest. But the doctors ran their levels, and they're healthy, they're happy. Some of the other women that are closer to my age they do not have the physique that I have. And then even on my dad's side, all of my aunties and my grandma, my Biji, she, even on my Punjabi side, they were thick. They weren't little, petite Indian women. So it's not, and I'm thick. When you see my videos, you see my thighs and stuff like that. But you would think that like, okay, all the women in my family, both sides, are closer to 180, 200 plus, thick, full-figured women. I could just say, you know what? That's just how it is in my family. Like, it's on both sides, so that's just how it's going to be for me. And although that genetics do play a role, because I know that, I'm strategically doing things to work with my genetics, right? To still get the body that I want. So I just know that if I'm eating an abundance of food, it's going to go to the areas that I'm working on. If I eat an abundance of food, I want a flat, shredded stomach. So if I eat an abundance of food, I know that because of my genetics, it's going to go there. Now, other people, like, so I have a half sister. I have two half sisters and two half brothers. And my half sister, we share the same dad. We're super close. And I never actually even call her my half sister like that, but it's a specific reason why I'm going to call out that. So her mom, right, may have genetics on her side to where they're very thin, because my sister can literally eat, she's in her 30s, she can eat pizza and like, she's super skinny. She's super skinny. She's 5'7.5", 5'8", and she's 117 pounds. She does not try to do that. It's not on purpose. It's just how she's built. Now, for her, when she eats a lot of pizza, when she eats in abundance, if we're out somewhere, we're enjoying ourselves and she's going hard, it's not going to go to her stomach. You know what I mean? It's not going to go to the areas that she's trying to work on. So she can do that. So the thing is, I can eat pizza too. I just know that if I eat pizza, then I'm going to have to do a HIIT cardio session. Now, I don't have to do that, but because of my goals, I want to do it, right? And I feel really good after I do HIIT cardio anyway. It feels really good actually when you get your heart rate up, goes down, get it up, and you just like, after you're done, you just feel like you like really worked your body and you just feel like it just lets off like this dopamine hit. So I wanted to get on here and just say, do not let your genetics be a deterrent. Do not let your genetics be an excuse. Do not let your genetics be a self-sabotaging strategy to get you to not do specific workouts. Like, we have to get in front of our mental and realize that we can literally have anything that we want in our life. Okay? For certain people, it's going to be different paths to get to that, but all the paths exist. All of them exist. Like, when I was telling my mom this the other day, when I was 17 years old, I just assumed that I was going to be like super, just like a thick mama, like super big, not in shape. I just assumed that I was going to look like them. And I'm like, it's just interesting. Like, I think if I were to have like predicted, I wouldn't have like still had a similar, I don't have my high school body at all, but I can still fit my high school clothes. I mean, they fit a little differently. Some areas are a little tighter, but like my cheerleading shirt the other day, I put it on and it like, there's nothing squishing, you know, there's not like a big roll here because it's too tight. Like, it fits me. So, you know, I was like pretty proud of myself because I'm like, I've, you know, maintained over the years healthier lifestyle choices. And it wasn't easy, again, because like someone like my sister can eat whatever she wants and literally be super, but see, for her, she's trying to get more muscular and strong. She's not necessarily trying to get bigger, but so for her, she has a different method on her goals, what she wants to do, and we're working with her set of genetics. Now, my other sister, we have the same, like, she's my half sister as well. They're full. We have me and her closer in genetics. You know, we're thick thighs, like, you know, we're kind of like broader shoulders, you know, just like kind of like that stronger look. But so again, like, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. This is the reality. I love health, fitness, wellness, anything that elevates your mind, your body, your soul. And I'm going to be doing a lot of lives. I do have a couple videos where they're like curated and I'm sitting in front of a camera and, you know, I'm editing and you know, you can tell that they're edited videos. I'm going to be doing those too, but at this particular moment in my life, for the next month or so, I'm not able to, like, my schedule is just very jam-packed, and with those videos, you want to, you know, put some effort and time in those things. So what's working for me is lives. So I want people to catch these gems because they are things that have really worked for me. And I feel like I hear people in Asana, I see people online, and they're still making the same mistakes. And if they just did a couple tweaks, or just like, you know, change one thing 1 week, now that's a habit, you know, like change one thing and then add on something else the next week. Now got 2 things that they're working on. Add something on the next week. Now that's 3 things. Now it's just 3 small decisions, and all of a sudden 31 days goes by and they're like, wow, I have a flatter stomach, I feel happier, I'm getting results, and I don't feel like I'm in torture. So I drop a lot of those gems on here. And I'm also currently going through the journey, but I would consider myself more of an intermediate in my fitness journey. Like, I feel pretty confident with knowing the basics. So, you know, especially if you're a beginner or just want to hear another perspective, if you're also like more of an intermediate person too, you know, definitely subscribe. And also drop some gems in the comments for me to be able to learn off of, and for other people to be able to read too. So, yep, I am excited for the day, and I hope you are too. I'll be hopping on live hopefully as I go into this class. I hope that the service isn't going to be weird, but we'll see. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the tone class. Bye. Or HIIT class, actually. Come on.